to do what they thought was once impossible. Hi, my name is Gilbert Patino, and I'm here to help you, to motivate you, to push you, to show you that it can be done, and nothing is going to stop me. Let's go.
What is up, everybody? How y'all doing this evening? I know it's late, but I had to come on here, man. They wanted me to do a show, so I'm on here right now. And today we are talking about you against you. It's you against you. You versus you. Make sure the right you wins. So a lot of yous, right? But the reason why I'm doing this show, man, because a lot of times people think that someone's against them, that they got haters. And yeah, of course we got that. But usually the only one that can stop you is you. The only one that can do anything to you is you. That's it. You're the only one that can take your confidence. You are the only one that can beat you up. I mean, you're the only one that can decide either I'm going to do it or I'm not going to do it, And so today we are talking about it's you against you. You versus you. Make sure the right you wins. Now, a lot of times, we want to do something. And how many times you said you want to do it, but then you just get lazy. You're like, you know what? I ain't got to do it. And you don't do it. I had one of them times yesterday, so I was going to go work out. And I didn't feel like working out. Man, I worked out yesterday. I ain't got to work out today. I didn't feel like it. I really didn't feel like it. And I sat there and I hit the remote and I was like, well, I'm about to catch up to something I haven't watched. And I got a lot of things to do. So I shouldn't even be hitting the remote. I should be in my computer doing things, So then I said, you know what? I'm going to go work out. So then I went, and it was probably like about 1 o'clock, 1:30, or whatever time it was. Maybe a little bit earlier than I got over here like about 1 o'clock. And I worked out. Did like 45 minutes, worked out, did a little bit. So it was like probably by like close to an hour or something. But then I came home and I'm good, I'm good. And I was happy for it. I'm like, man, I'm glad I did it. And again, it's you against you. I could have easily said, you know what, I'm not going to do it. I ain't going to work out. I'm not going to do it. But remember, you are against you. When people want to lose weight, when people want to drop weight and stuff, they make excuses for it. How many times have I tried to help somebody and they tell me, oh, you know what? I heard the keto's not good for everyone. Oh, I heard this is not good for everyone. Oh, I can't do that because if I do that, I get lightheaded. Oh, I can't do that because if I do that, my sugar is going to go up. Oh, I can't do that. The reason why your sugar is going up, the reason why you're still lightheaded, because you haven't changed. Because you haven't gave it. You got to, you got to understand something. When a person changes, especially if you're changing from what you've been doing, you're going to get sick because sugar's an addiction and you will get sick, So what I tell you today is stop thinking someone's against you. The person that's against you is you. Your mind tells you one thing. It's like they say, a good person, you got a good person inside of you, you got the bad, like an angel and a devil, right? And sometimes you want to listen to the easier one. You want to listen to the one that says, you know what, man, you look good. You ain't got to go out work out. You ain't got to do this. Hey, man, you're going to be okay, right? And which is true. You are going to be okay. But, sometimes we listen to the wrong voice. Like today, I knew I had to get up early in the morning. And this is for a DJ position. This is for another, because I'm trying to get my days filled, from what I DJ. So right now I'm DJing Friday, Saturday, Thursday, and I wanted to get another day, maybe Sunday, hopefully Sunday. And I knew I had to get up early in the morning, so I got up early. I dropped my kids off, and I went straight over there. But that's what I'm getting at. I could have easily said, you know what, I'm already DJing enough. I already got money. I'm okay. I got money DJing. I'm good. But no, I knew that I wanted to do this. I knew I wanted to make a difference for me and for my family. And sometimes those are the hardest things to do. So remember, it's you versus you. And if you don't believe me, it's you versus you. How many times have you decided to not do it? You're the one that's going to make the decision. You make your own decisions, you know. And how many times have you told yourself, you know what, man? I just don't feel like doing it. I'm not going to do it. And then you don't do it. Or how many times you said, man, I'm not going to do it. And it's my, man, I got to go do it. I have to go do it. There you go. You against you. How many times have you like knock yourself over the head like, God, why did I do that? Man, what the hell was I thinking? Why did I do that? You against you. So just make sure the right you wins in the end. Now, when I talk about win, I don't talk about not losing, because you have to lose to win. You know, sometimes you're going to lose. Sometimes you're going to fall. You're going to fall a few times. But as long as you do not quit on yourself, as long as you do not quit, because I'm not telling you don't quit on others, because it's about you. Remember, you versus you. So as long as you do not quit on you, then you're winning. Then you're winning. It doesn't matter how fast you're going to get there. What matters is you're going to get there. It doesn't matter how many days it's going to take for you to get there. What matters is you're going to get there. You know, I was telling my mom today, I said, Mom, you know what? I'm kind of mad at myself. And she goes, why, mijo? And I said, why didn't I change years back? Why did I wait till I was almost 50 years old? And she goes, well, you had asthma so many years, you had problems, you had high blood pressure and everything. But from what you tell me, she's been reading my book. From what you tell me is when you became type 2 diabetic, it scared you. And I know she's been reading my book because she talks about my kids and my wife, why I did it, you know. And there are the biggest reason why I did it, but I also did it for me. I did it because I was tired of hearing all the people talk about me and not believe in me and not, a lot of stuff. But it was not that they were not believing. I was not believing in myself. Today, I don't care. I don't care what he thinks. I don't care what she thinks. I don't care what they think or what other people think in the back. I don't care. I care about what I think. A lot of times we get so wrapped up and we want to portray somebody we're not, or we want to do something that we're not. And all, man, you know what? Be you. Be you, and don't worry about it, because no one's against you. And if they're against you, it don't matter, because they don't count. They don't count. They could give you all the bad faces. They can give you all try to say, oh man, I wish this happened. I wish this happened. Whatever it is, you're going to be okay. When you're not okay is when you start going against you. When you start doubting yourself. When you start losing confidence in yourself. Man, you are here. You are here like we are all here. You were born the same way, the way we were born, maybe a little bit different, maybe different time, but there's no difference between me and you. There's not. Like, there's no difference between me and some superstar out there. The difference is that he's doing that and I'm not doing that. He chooses to do that. I don't choose to do that. So you are capable of doing anything. You are capable. If you want to open, like I had a friend of mine said, man, I wish I had a comedy club. I would like to open a comedy club. You can do it. I said, you can do it. First one, you can do it, because he can. A lot of times people do not do things because, again, it's them against them. Their other part is telling them, oh man, but you know what? It's going to be a lot of money. How are we going to do it? It's going to be very hard for the raza to do it. But in all honesty, you can do whatever anyone else can do. If you don't know how the banks work, if you don't know how it is for them to lend you money, for you to finance, for anything, for whatever you have to do, then guess what? You can go to YouTube. You can ask me. There's always sources where they can help you. There's no excuse about which if you're capable of doing it, then do it. You know, there's some people on my TikTok that that follow me, and I think there's one guy, he's handicapped, and he DJs with like almost like his elbows. I mean, it's amazing what he can do. There's this girl on, she's another DJ, another friend of mine, and she's on Facebook, and she DJs with her mouth because her body is paralyzed, and I guess she don't have no arm. Something's wrong with her. I can't really tell, but she puts a like a, not a stick, but something to, she's able to touch the knobs and everything. She does an amazing job. And then we got the people that are nothing wrong with them. I mean, nothing. They might be a little bit overweight, or they might, but in the end, you don't want it as bad as they do. You have to want this bad. You have to want this like it's the last thing in life. Like, man, if I don't do this, then something's going to go wrong. Dreams only come true if you make them come true. That's when dreams come true, when you make them come true. When you take no for an answer. When you're willing to risk everything. When you're willing to sacrifice everything. When you're doing what somebody else is not doing. That's when I know you want it. That's when you know you want it. It's real easy, man. It's real easy to have easy life. To have the easy life. You know what, man? I ain't gonna worry about that. I ain't gonna worry about that. I'm okay with the money I'm making. I'm okay with the house I have. I'm okay with this. And there's nothing wrong with being okay. But are you really okay? A lot of times people say they're okay and they're living the life they want to live, but then you find out they're not living the life they want to live. They're not. And me and my wife were talking today. I said, babe, hey, babe, how do I get a Zoom meeting going on? She goes, babe, people don't come on your show as they used to. So why do you think they'll come on a Zoom? I said, babe, you know what? I'm sure somebody would come on the Zoom. I'm sure somebody. She goes, well, you give your number out all the time. Like right now, 832-715-2557, but no one calls you. I said, I think it is because a lot of times people watch my show, but that's all they do is watch my show. They don't put my show to work. They don't put what I teach them to knowledge. They don't, and it's not everybody. I mean, there's some people that I have changed, but again, it's not about what I can do for you. It's what you can do for yourself. If you want to win, then your first start is not quitting. No one wins the first time. No one can tell you they have never failed because everybody falls. Everyone falls. There's not a person or anyone that's made it in life, that's made it as a superstar, that's made it in whatever they're doing. There has been no one that can tell you they've never failed one time. Because everyone fails. We are all going to fail one time in our life, maybe 2 times, maybe 3 times. But the thing is, they never give up. They never give up. They never quit. And they will get there if you never give up and you never quit. And I can't tell you it's going to be next month. I can't tell you it's going to be next week. I can't tell you it's going to be next year. But I can tell you that if you don't quit, it's going to be. It's going to happen. It's going to happen for you. If you want to drop weight, then discipline yourself. Sacrifice what you're eating. Discipline yourself. And I know it's going to be hard, but guess what? You can do it. You can do it. I know you can do it. I believe you can do it. You just have to believe you can do it. Remember, it's you against you. Not me against you. Not your family against you. Not your haters against you. Even if they are against you, it is not going to affect you. The only way it affects you is when you are against you. Because in the end, you make up your own mind. You make up your own mind. You make up your own story. Either you're going to have an awesome story of your life, or you're going to have one of the stories in your life saying, man, you know what? I wish I would have done this. I could have done this. I don't know why I didn't do this. Man, maybe one day I'll do this. It's not for me. Or you want the life to say, you know what? I did this. I did that. I did everything I wanted to do. I'm set and I ain't got to worry about this. That's a better story if you ask me. And the thing is, a lot of times we're ready to blame somebody. We're ready to blame the job. How many times have you went to a job and you like what do you always say? Because I've said it before. They didn't hire me because I'm Mexican, or they didn't hire me because I'm Hispanic, they didn't hire me because of this. Maybe they didn't hire you because you were late. Maybe the other person was there a couple hours before you were. Maybe they wanted it more than you wanted it. I don't know how many times they tell me, man, Free, how'd you get that? How are you DJing there, bro? I tried to go over there and man, I could never get the job there. And you're over there? Yeah, you know what? Because I don't stop. Because I don't stop trying. Just because somebody tells you, hey, no, we're not interested right now, that don't mean they're going to be uninterested for forever. You got to keep on trying. You got to stay on them. Whatever it is, you got to show that you're hungry. You got to show that you want it. Whatever you want, you have to do it. Not too long ago, I'm on a couple of wedding deals. And this lady, she texts me and she goes, hey, I want you to do my wedding. And she goes, I'm not going to lie to you. I had my when I put that message on there, it flooded. And there was a lot of DJs on there. She goes, but there was something that stuck out on you. And then I said, and I was wondering, I was like, well, good, I'm about to get the job, but I don't know what it was. So I said, hey, hi, how you doing? I said, can I get some information, and details and everything, right? And then I go, so can I ask you what it was that stuck out on me? She goes, well, when I seen you seemed like you really wanted to do my wedding. Like first thing you said was congratulations. And even if you couldn't do my wedding, you hope that you do get the right DJ and everything. And so, and that's me. That's actually me because there's so much work out there. So if I wouldn't have got it, then that's fine. But there's so much work out there. Sometimes I get some weddings and I'll send somebody else because I'm doing something else. But what I'm getting at is just the urgency. Just I got to the point where I wasn't worried about doing the wedding. I was just telling her, hey, congratulations. I hope you get the right DJ and everything. And then she went to my page and she seen that I was real busy and DJing all over the place and everything. But that's in everything. That's in everything I do. There's been times where if I can have these people talk to you, there's been times where I do people's graphics because they'll put something on there, hey, looking for a graphic person. And it's like, you know what? I can do this graphic. Then I end up doing their graphics. I end up doing their vehicles. I end up doing everything for them, Hey, what's up, Wendell? What's up, bro? I end up doing everything for them, like Wendell, like he's on here, man. We talk. I help him out, man. For some of y'all that don't know, I'm a life coach, unstoppable life coach, and you can check me out. I'm certified, and what I'm getting at, it's you against you. Who's gonna stop you? You're gonna stop you. Right now, if you fall down, who's going to pick you up? You're going to pick you up. Some of y'all might, we got a little echo. Some of y'all might wait till an ambulance comes or something, but you are in charge of you. If you want it, you'll receive it. That's it. If you want it, you will receive it. Put the hard work in it. Don't see it as in it's not going to happen, because it's going to happen for you. When I was talking to my mom today, my mom was saying, you are at such a better place than you ever were in your life. Even being young at my 20s, I was real big, not happy, asthma. I don't know how long I've had asthma, Today, I don't even get slight headaches. But where does that start at? That starts because I sacrificed, because I disciplined myself, because I knew that this is what I wanted, you know? And my mom says, and then you're helping so many people, you know? And I go, Mom, I did not know I was going to do that. I did not know I was going to do that. And that's what I'm doing. I'm helping a lot of people. And again, I did not know that that's what I was going to do. If you would have told me 5 years ago, hey, Free, you're going to be helping these people, you're going to be helping them, I would have said, are you crazy? Me? How am I going to help them? You know? But I am, and I enjoy it. I really enjoy it. And I find myself doing so much. You know, I'm about to get my realtor license. You know, I'm going to get them. My wife's going crazy because I got everything going on. I got this going on, but I can't stop. There's too much to be done. The thing about it is I got the energy to do it, you know, and 5 years ago, the energy wasn't there. I was always falling asleep. I would sit down and just fall asleep after eating, you know, because I was eating the wrong foods. I was eating all these nasty foods and all this sugar and everything, you know, drinking all these Kool-Aids and drinking all this bad stuff, sodas and all that. So everything was draining me. Everything was crashing me, you know. Even not too long ago, I had a friend and he was in the hospital because he was taking too much of the energy drinks. Too much energy drinks. Do you know how much bad chemicals and sugar it has in an energy drink? You know how when they say, for instance, it says you grow wings. Oh yeah, you grow wings, all right. Right there. That's where you're going to grow wings at. You're going to become an angel because they're so dangerous for you. Red Bulls, whatever it is, they're dangerous for you. When they say they don't got no sugar, they don't have this in them, read them good because they got hidden sugars in them. And if you don't know, tell me. I'll tell you what a hidden sugar is called. The last time I posted up here, I put up, I think it was like 40 different kind of hidden sugars where you wouldn't even know there were sugars, but they're sugars. They're hidden them. They put them in there. The reason why they put fructose and they put sucralose and all that, because it's cheap. Because it's cheap and they're able to produce it. Rather doing stevia or erythritol or Lecanto monk fruit, those are like amazing. And that's why sometimes when you're buying something and it's so expensive, you're like, man, that is so expensive, you know? But the reason why, because it's made with the right ingredients. And some people are like, oh my God, I can't spend that much money. I can't see myself spending that much money. But you can see yourself spending money on a doctor. You can see yourself spending money on medication, but yet you can't change how you eat. You can't change how you drink. You can't put a little more money out. You know, sometimes, man, our priorities are messed up. They're not in place. Sometimes we want it out of here, but we don't want it out of here. We don't want it out of us. We don't want it. We don't want it. I don't know how many times people have called me. I had people call me a few days ago and say, man, I need your help. Please, if you could just write me up some food I can eat and everything. I said, you know what? Go pick up my cookbook. I'll help you, whatever you need to do. Guess what? I haven't heard from them. And when I do hear from them, you know what I'm hearing from them? I'm going to hear, oh man, you know what? I've been busy. Are you too busy to fix yourself? Remember, you against you. You are going to put you in the hospital. You are in charge of you. You are not going to win if you decide to give up on you. And I'm saying this in general, but the thing is, people call me so they could feel good that night, so they could feel good that day. I see it all the time. Hey, Free. Hey, oh my God. They keep me on the phone. I'm talking to them. I don't mean to keep you on the phone too long. Oh, go ahead. I'm cool. We're talking and everything, right? This is what we got to do. I'm excited. I get really excited. Yeah, oh, yeah, let's do this, man. Let's do this together. Then I don't hear from them. And then later on, guess what? I'm giving some prayer in hands because they're in the hospital or they're sick or they're not feeling good. And I'm giving a praying hands. And what I tell them, hey, my number's saying, give me a call, man. I've been trying to help you. I've been trying to help you. That's me. Go look at my Facebook. Go see when I leave people, messages. People want to do something because they want to feel good about themselves. They want to know they did something because somebody's probably telling them, you know what, you need to take care of yourself, man. This is dangerous. But when they make that phone call to Free, guess what they're going to say? Oh, you know what? I talked to Free. Man, he's going to help me out, everything. Okay, cool. Free's ready. Free stays ready. But then I don't hear from them. I don't hear from them. Like right now, one person watching my video. One person. Do you know that when I was sick, when I had high blood pressure, type 2 diabetes, anxiety, depression, when I had everything wrong with me, because I had a lot of stuff wrong with me, skin problems, I would have loved for someone to be doing this for me. I would have been on it like if I was watching a movie. And I would have been on, I would have been tagging people. I would have been sharing the video. At least I can share the video. At least I can. You tell somebody to share the video, they think you're going crazy. Oh my God, I can't share the video on my page. That's absurd. I can't do it. The reason why, because people don't want to change. They don't. People want you to feel sorry for them. Right now, people they'll tell you to feel sorry for them before they want to change. And then if you change, how long does it last? As soon as you get sick, oh, you know what? I can't do it no more. It's not for me. Or you listen to your doctor, where the doctor ain't doing nothing for you. I could name you probably 100 cases right now where people have died from listening to the doctor. From listening to, what is a doctor going to, I'm going to tell you right now. I'm going to break it down to you. The truth is, a doctor takes care of symptoms. They'll never take care of the disease. That's it. They will never take care of the disease. If you have diabetes and you continue seeing the doctor continues giving you stronger medicine, stronger medication. Then you get insulin. Then they give you stronger insulin and then stronger insulin. Guess what the insulin is doing? The insulin is starting to mess with your kidneys. And then after that happens, you go to dialysis because you're no longer making insulin. And what does a doctor do to you? He gives you stronger medicines. And you keep on taking strong medicines until you're no longer able to take the medicines. And what I mean by that is you're gone from the world. And it happens. It happens all the time. It happens all the time. You can't blame the doctors because the doctors went to school to be able to make a lot of money off of you. Tons of money. That's why they drive the Corvettes. That's why they got whatever they got out there. They got it. That's what they got. You can't blame a doctor. But what you do is you blame yourself. Because here I am trying to give you some information and telling you, you know what? Doctors are never going to cure you. They're not. It's true. Look it up. They're not going to cure you. You cure yourself. You know, when I was type 2 diabetic, I remember the doctor telling me, you need to exercise and you need to eat right. Exercise and eat right. What does that mean? So then they tell me, okay, go to this room and they're going to show you how to eat. So I go to that room. They say, you could have brown rice. Oh, I could have brown rice. You could have this pasta, wheat pasta. What? I could have pasta, wheat pasta. You could have oatmeal. That's BS. You cannot have any of that. Guess what? All that still turns to sugar. Remember, you're type 2 diabetic. You know, people have high blood pressure, like, oh my God, I don't know how to get rid of my high blood pressure. How do you get rid of it? You get rid of it by not eating all that sugar. Everything turns to sugar. I don't know how many times I have people tell me, but Free, I don't eat sugar. I don't like donuts. I don't like I've never been a sugary person. I don't like sugary person. But I tell them, it ain't, then what are you eating? You're eating pasta, right? Oh, yeah, but it don't got no sugar in it. You're eating this, right? Yeah, but guess what? Everything turns to sugar. And what happens to you if you keep on eating the sugar? You turn to sugar. You know? And when they tell me they're type 2, I get happy. Not because they're type 2, but because I know we can defeat it. You know? There's been times somebody told me, man, I'm type 2. I'm like, oh, that's awesome. What? I don't mean it that way. I mean that it's awesome because I know we can defeat it. Now, when you're type 1, it's a different story. But I have helped somebody that was type 1. Gilbert Garcia. I've helped him. You know, unfortunately, he's going to dialysis. And when you're at dialysis, man, honestly, it's a different story. You let it go so long, you know, and some people they're not fortunate like others, you know. But if you could do something about it, so when I tell you you're type 2, all that means is that you have to work hard and you could change, you know. And I'm not gonna tell you, doctor, exercise and eat right. I'm gonna tell you, delete sugar out your life. Even if you got to do little bit at a time, but delete sugar out your life. You know, let's say what it is. Let's say what it is. Let's not be behind the bush. Let's say exactly what it is, you know. Delete sugar out your life. Guess what happened to me as I deleted sugar out my life? I started to live again. I got my life back again. You know, I ain't got to worry about being sick. I don't have to worry about waking up, having a headache, waking up, not knowing, oh my God, please, the day before, please don't let me get up with a headache. Pounding headache. Please don't let me, oh my God, please don't let me feel lightheaded. Please don't let me feel lightheaded. Please don't let me feel like I don't love myself. Please don't let me feel like I don't like life. Please don't let my anxiety act up. Please don't let my depression act up. Please let me feel good about this day. Guess what? Today, I smile. I'm happy. I feel amazing. I look amazing. I think amazing. And I help people become amazing. But it all starts with how you take care of yourself. How bad do you want it? How bad do you need it? You could live life. You could keep on being sick. You could keep on seeing your doctor, or you could make a difference today. You could make the change today. And remember, it's not for me, it's for you, because it's you against you. You need to tell the other you, hey, we're going to win. We are going to win no matter what. We are going to conquer any health problem we have no matter what. Either you're with me or you're not. But right now, the you that you need to worry about is the one that wants to win, the one that wants to breathe, the one that don't want to have health problems no longer. That's the you need to worry about. You know? But appreciate y'all right here on TikTok, man, on Facebook. I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all so much. Appreciate you. Hey, I appreciate that, man. And you know what? You could always reach me. You could always reach me, 832-715-2557. 832-715-2557. And I'll be glad to help you, man. I'm a certified life coach, keto coach, intermittent fasting coach. I fell in love with this lifestyle, man. So I do it constantly, and I do all kinds of other things and everything. But guys, sometimes it's just about having balance in our life. Sometimes we don't have the balance in our life. But I'm here to tell you, man, if you want this, you'll receive it, but you have to want it. And don't rely. I hear so many times saying, well, God's going to do this for me. I'm going to keep on praying and God's going to do it. You know what? God's been trying to do it for you. God's been trying to show you a better way to do it, but you still don't do it. You know, God's right now putting me to put this video right now, you know, because I'm be honest with y'all. There's times where I don't feel like doing videos. There's times where it's not that I don't feel like doing videos. It's that I'm so busy, caught up with doing all kinds of other stuff. But I still say, I got to do a video because I got to help someone. And guess what? That's God trying to tell you, you know what? Hey, here you go. There goes your video. Wake your ass up. There goes your video. Do something about you, because next year, who knows if you're going to be here? We do not know if we're going to be here next year. So make this year count. And like I said, if you did not do it yesterday, guess what? Tomorrow's a new day. If you don't do it tomorrow, the next day is a new day. No one can tell you how many times you got to start over. You can start over as many times as you want. The only one that tells you is you. Hey guys, man, I really appreciate y'all. Thank y'all so much. Hope y'all enjoyed the show. Please share my videos, guys. As always, take care of yourself. Be blessed, guys. And remember, if you need me, reach out to me, 832-715-2557. I want to play something for y'all real quick. Let me see what I want to play for you guys right here. Here, let's play this one right here.
Hi, this is Gilbert Patino, Unstoppable Motivation. Never take life for granted. At this very moment, there is someone taking their last breath. You have more blessings than you think you have. You just have forgotten how great you have life. I get it. Maybe in your life, things did not turn out the way you thought they would. But I promise you, things are not so bad. Right now, there is someone looking for a place to sleep tonight, looking for something to eat because they're starving. But the most important thing, that you're still breathing. Amen. That you're still being able to breathe. We can do all things through Christ. Amen. Listen to me. If we believe and we trust in our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, then we can do anything we ever wanted. If we believe we can, then yes, we can. I know it's easy to give up and surrender, but if you give up and you surrender, it would never happen for you. Stop having fear and have faith. We all have had someone die in our life that we don't understand why it had to happen, and we miss them and we love them, but it happens to every one of us. We all have hardships that we go through. Life is hard for all of us. I'm here to tell you to speak abundance to your life. Acknowledge how blessed you are. We serve a perfect God. Our life does not have to be perfect. Things will happen. Find your fearless soul and take nothing for granted. Do not lose your faith or your trust, and be grateful for what you have. In the end, it could be all taken from us in seconds. Thank you.
Hey guys, appreciate y'all. Thank y'all so much. Be blessed. Bye-bye.